Today, we will talk about what happened in your body when you stop eating. Food and water consumption are essential to human life. Your body needs energy from food sources and hydration from water to function properly. The many systems in your body work optimally with a varied diet and adequate water intake daily. But our bodies are also able to survive for days without water. We can go days or sometimes weeks without food because of adjustments to our metabolism and energy consumption. Why the time period varies. When a person's body does not receive enough calories to carry out its usual life-supporting functions, this is known as starvation. This can happen if food intake is severely restricted, or if a person's body cannot digest food to absorb nutrients. When the human body is severely deprived of calories, it starts functioning differently to reduce the amount of energy it burns. If nutrition is not restored, starvation leads to loss of life. There is no hard and fast rule of thumb for how long you can live without food. To some extent, the answer depends on individual differences in circumstances. Information about life expectancy is based on real-world contexts, such as hunger strikes and serious medical conditions. With no food and no water, the maximum time the body can survive is thought to be about 1 week. With water only, but no food, survival time may extend up to 2 to 3 months. Over time, a severely restricted food intake can reduce lifespan. Being underweight is defined as having a body mass index (BMI) below 18.5, is associated with malnutrition and a range of health conditions that can lower life expectancy. These include reduced immune system function, digestive conditions, and cancer. A 2018 study found that having a BMI below 18.5 could shorten your life by an average of 4.3 years for males and 4.5 for females. How is this possible? Being able to live for days and weeks with no food and water seems inconceivable to many of us. After all, a day-long fast or even an hours-long stretch without food and water can make many of us irritable and low on energy. Your body actually adjusts itself if you engage in a short-term fast or are unable to access food and water for very long stretches of time. For this reason, adults without health conditions are usually able to engage in religious fasting and even try fasting diets like the Eat Stop Eat approach while continuing their regular daily activities. It takes about 24 hours without eating for your body to change how it produces energy. Under normal circumstances, your body breaks down food into glucose. Glucose provides energy to the body. During the first 24 hours without food, your glucose storage is depleted. Your body will begin to convert glycogen from your liver and muscles into glucose. By the second day without food, your glucose and glycogen are depleted. Your body will begin to break down muscle tissue to provide energy. However, your body is designed to conserve muscle, not break it down. So this phase provides temporary energy while your metabolism is making a major shift. To prevent excessive muscle loss, the body begins to rely on fat stores to create ketones for energy, a process known as ketosis. During the first 5 days without food, a person may lose 1 to 2 kilograms, 2.2 to 4.4 pounds of body weight each day. Most of this weight loss is related to dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. Over several weeks of starvation, changes in the body usually cause weight loss to slow down to an average of 0.3 kilograms, 0.7 pounds per day. The more fat stores available, the longer a person can typically survive during starvation. Once the fat stores have been completely metabolized, the body then reverts back to muscle breakdown for energy, since it's the only remaining fuel source in the body. Why does water intake affect this? With adequate water intake, some people have survived with no food for weeks or even several months. Survival time is longer with water intake because the body has much more in its reserves to replace food than fluid. Your kidney function will diminish within a few days without proper hydration. Side effects and risks of restricted eating. Depending on the specifics, reports suggest that some people can survive starvation for days or weeks. However, during starvation, your body's many systems will begin to deteriorate. Human bodies are fairly resilient. In some circumstances, the body can function for days or weeks without proper food and water. This isn't to say that going without food for a prolonged period is healthy or comes without risk. What happens if you don't eat? Going one full day without eating can be a form of intermittent fasting. It may help your body use stored fat for energy, but there may be risks involved. Is this an accepted practice? Not eating for 24 hours at a time is a form of intermittent fasting known as the eat-stop-eat approach. During a 24-hour fast, you can only consume calorie-free beverages. When the 24-hour period is over, you can resume your normal intake of food until the next fast. In addition to weight loss, intermittent fasting can have a positive effect on your metabolism, boost cardiovascular health, and more. It's safe to use this approach once or twice a week to achieve your desired results. What happens to your body during this time? You'll be well into your 24-hour period before your body realizes that you're fasting. During the first 8 hours, your body will continue to digest your last intake of food. Your body will use stored glucose as energy and continue to function as though you'll be eating again soon. After 8 hours without eating, your body will begin to use stored fats for energy. Your body will continue to use stored fat to create energy throughout the remainder of your 24-hour fast. It can help with weight loss. Fasting 1 or 2 days a week may be a way for you to consume fewer calories over time. You may find this easier to do than cutting back a certain number of calories every day. The energy restriction from a 24-hour fast may also benefit your metabolism, helping in weight loss. It can help you manage your cholesterol and sugar levels. Regular intermittent fasting may help improve how your body breaks down cholesterol and sugar. These changes to your metabolism may help reduce your risk of developing conditions like diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Reduce inflammation. Reduce your risk of certain cancers. Reduce your risk of neurological conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Are there side effects or risks to doing this? Frequently fasting for 24 hours at a time can lead to side effects and increase your risk for certain complications. Always talk to your doctor before going on a fast to help reduce your risk for any unforeseen health consequences. This is particularly important if you have underlying health conditions. Will drinking water during the fast help? It's important that you drink plenty of water, more than your usual 8 glasses, during a 24-hour fast. How to eat-stop-eat the right way? You can perform a 24-hour fast whenever you choose. You just have to make sure that you prepare for your fasting day in advance. Eating healthy and well-rounded meals prior to the fast will help your body get through the 24-hour period. Foods high in fiber will help your body feel full long after eating. Fruits and vegetables contain water, giving you more hydration. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.